So Shio. Shio is a very unique puppet in general. She is definitely the tech side of things. So if you like to switch tech a lot, so if you know Kawaki, who likes to switch tech, who is a very unique playstyle in general, that is definitely Shio for you. I think Shio is the best puppet to switch tech into style. I guess. I think the best style puppet is actually Otokonkuro, but if you want to go style/tech, then Shio's definitely the puppet for you. Because she could style, she could tech, she could do a lot of things that the other puppets cannot do, but she also can't do a lot of things that other puppets can do. She can't be very defensive like Sasori, she can't be aggressive like PTS Konkuro. She can't really be a mixture of both of Otokonkuro, like how Otokonkuro could be very defensive, but he could be very aggressive at the same time. Just because of her guard. Her guard is the worst guard of all the puppets. And she can't be really aggressive like him because the only good thing about Otokonkuro is his up combo. Not up combo, the air neutral combo. Air neutral, oh my god, the air combo. But with Shio, Shio's a very, like I said, unique puppet in the fact that she's really good with tech. Especially with that kunai follow, where you could do a lot of setups, and she does a lot of setups. That's mainly Shio right there. Shio's not really good as a puppet individually unless you're using her Awakening, and that's what I definitely recommend people do, is when you're using Shio, always Awaken with her, because it's just so good. But like the kunai fellow right there, it does a lot of openings, and it does a lot of setups. Like right there's a setup, and we could have done a switch, do another jutsu or dash, and then go back to Shio. She's just all about setups, and she's not really meant to be played by herself. She is meant to switch. You are supposed to switch with Shio, that I've noticed. And if you're someone like me who's not really good with switch tech, I had to give up Shio, because Shio really in this game is only really good with switch tech, and I think she's the best puppet with switch tech. And I wish I can definitely show switch tech a lot, but I sadly cannot, because like I said, I'm not that good at it myself. But there's a kunai follow, and if you know how to do the shuriken glitch that breaks your guard instantly, that's very helpful to learn with Shio. She could definitely do that easy. She's definitely probably one of the easier people to do that with, other than Pain. And there's just so much you could do with Shio, especially if you know how to switch tech and switch and do that shuriken thing that knocks you on the ground after you do a jutsu. I don't know how that shit works. I don't really exploit the game. I just play the game. So yeah, she's definitely the puppet to, if you want to learn how to switch tech with puppets, I definitely recommend Shio. Just because she, like I said, is the switch tech. That's all I can say about her is she's just all about tech. Technical. She's just a very technical character. And a setup character. That's all she's really good for, is setup and technical. Her combos are pretty good too, but we'll talk about that in the next fight. Actually, we're going to talk about something very unique in the next fight, and I'm so glad I can portray this. I'm happy. So let's go to the next fight. Okay, forgive me for that long period of not talking, but difficulties. So this fight is a very unique fight, and I definitely wanted to talk about this in an upcoming video, and I'm glad I could talk about this now. Shio could be good for this. All the puppets could be really good for this, but mainly Sasori and Otokonkuro is good for this. Do not be afraid if you have health lead and they're playing like this. Look how he's just playing very defensive, very out of range. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid if you have health lead to run. You know, don't be afraid of doing that at all. Don't. Because it's their fault for playing this way. And I normally don't condone, you know, running with puppets and just using your supports. I don't. And anyone who knows me knows my playstyle. I just don't like that playstyle. I don't like that runaway playstyle. This is not my type of thing. And that's why I cannot use Sasori, just because that's not my thing. But if they're going to be like this, I definitely recommend playing just very distant, very defensive, and just wait. I definitely recommend it just because it's that. This is also a good way to learn patience, and that's one thing about puppets you guys need to learn is patience. And once you learn patience and learn how to be aggressive with puppets, then you become a puppet master. Even with Sostry or even with PTS Konkuro, you still have to learn both to play. And you see me use patience, and you see me be very defensive with PTS Konkuro, even though I fucking hate it. There's times where you just need to be. And like that right there, it says you need to hold up and just at times wait. And this guy is starting to regret playing very distant, saying, oh, this doesn't work. So yeah, do not be afraid to play distant, to play runaway, play catch the mouse, or what the fuck that game is called. Don't be afraid to use your puppet guard. Don't use puppet control. Like I said, don't be afraid. This is also good for Chiyo and Odo Konkuro because they have those two puppets, so there's more to protect from. And you see me just using the air combo a lot. And like right there, you can be low, tech, all set up. So all Chiyo is, like I said in the last fight, Chiyo's is all set up. And if you know how to switch tech really good, and if you want to learn puppets, Chiyo is the puppet for you. Definitely the puppet for you, because she is all about tech. She's all about switching. She's not really a puppet to rely on all by herself. She's the puppet that you want to switch with, and if you want to switch, and if you like switching, like I said, she is an amazing puppet for that. Now, I'm not saying like the other puppets are not good for that, because they could be, but I think Shio's the best one out of all of them. But yeah, you just see me play very defensive, very out of reach in a way. Like you see me use my puppet, and you see me get my puppet in their face, and that's what you want. You want to keep them in their face, but at the same time, you do want to play distance if they're playing like this. Only time I ever condone or allow runaway, but you also got to learn how to run away with puppet anyways, because sometimes you need to do it to win. If you really want to win, you got to learn how to do it. So yeah, that's basically Chiyo in a nutshell, and how you're just really supposed to use her. You're supposed to be very like, if you're gonna main her as a main puppet, I don't ever recommend it. And the reason why I stopped using Chiyo is because she's just not good as a main puppet. But the reason why I still put her on number 2 is just because what she could do utensility wise, not as a character. Like what she could do as a character wise, when it comes to this game, if you know what you're doing with her and if you master her with switch tech, she's just really good. Because like I said, that kunai follow is a good setup. That kunai follow, jutsu, switch, jutsu, or dash, so you can keep them in that guard. Switch again with Chiyo, dash, or move up a little bit and then combo or grab. So she's all about setup. She's all about being mid-distance, basically. She's the only puppet that's really good mid-distant wise. Well, that's not necessarily true, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's basically what I want to do. Now, tilts. You see me do tilts quite a bit here. Her tilts are not bad, but it's better if they hit your puppet guard, so you're not hit. So it depends on the character. Like I said, everything just depends on the character, the experience. Like it wouldn't work on Pain or Sasuke, but it would work on like Minato, Itachi, sometimes Shino if you get him right. So yeah, that's. And yeah, you just see me doing those air combos a lot, and you just see me trying to pressure him, trying to waste the subs. That's what I want, basically. And yeah, I wish I could do switch tech. I wish I was good at it. I do practice it. I'm just not good at it. But at the same time, I'm not worried about getting too good at it, just because I don't plan on playing this game that much longer. Because like I said in my other few videos ago, I will be switching generations soon. But anyways, that's different. But yeah, get used of her combos. Get used of the up combo. The up combo is also a stun if you switch at right timing, like the right timing. It could be a stun, and you could do a team ultimate, an ultimate, or a combo, or you could do a combo and then, or you could do a pill and then combo. But you always see me when I'm using Chiyo. You always see me switch characters. So like, You see me use Toby or Hinata, I would like switch characters at the beginning just because her toolset, Shio's toolset is really not that good. So she needs that little extra push and really good toolset. So those bombs are her best friend. Tags are her best friend too. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about good supports for her, and yeah, that's basically how to use Shio in a nutshell as a main puppet. Now, as Switch Tech, that's when you got to be creative. That kunai follow has a lot of setup, and there's just so much setup she could do, and so much things she could do with Switch Tech. So yeah, I'm Fright Puppet, and thank you guys for watching.